What's up, YouTube? Back again. LUME starts video number 2. You know what I'm saying? Just got off football practice. I still play a little bit. Uh, and also I had to set the mood for y'all. I feel like the topic today, man, we're going to talk about adversity. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say what I'm saying, people don't really understand what that is, or like you need another person telling you what to do, but this is just my thought on the subject, man. And that's all I come here to do. Provide my advice, help out somebody that just need, a little bit of like, a little bit of knowledge. A little bit of knowledge. All right. So adversity. Simply put, this is, challenges. Simply put, that it's just the challenges that you are faced with. How can you overcome adversity? I think it's really important to kind of like set a foundational stage here, seeing that life is throwing lots of curveballs at you. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's like work, finances, girls, or the guy you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Your family, or just like you seem like you got everything going for you. All of a sudden, here comes some bullshit. Ugh. How do you bounce back from that? And that's what I want to talk about here. Just maybe present some type of ideas, some type of ways that I deal with it personally, and then provide like a couple situations. I think we'll roll like that. So, when I think of adversity, I think that's what separates the greats from those who are mediocre. Or, when you are like one step away from actually breaking and becoming, the best at what you do, or the best version of yourself. What stops you? And it's your ability to overcome that adversity, right? So the one thing that I make sure I do when dealing with a challenge, dealing with adversity, is I take complete control of the situation. There's two things that happens when you take complete control of it. You're setting yourself up to benefit so much of a reward once you do overcome that by taking full control of that. And the second thing is, it's the time that it takes you to overcome that. Let me break down both parts for you. So, here's an example too. So, say for instance, personal situation with myself. My last semester in college, right? I'm like, okay, I got this all mapped out. I need 15 credits to graduate. You know what I'm saying? 15. So I was in a situation, I had my perfect schedule mapped out, everything like that. I get to school, get to school in the fall, they're like, hey bro, hate to tell you, but you actually need 17 credits to graduate, right? And this happened to me because the previous advisor, I let him do my little schedule, things like that, and didn't calculate everything right. I actually picked up a minor in sociology, and he didn't advise me right, you know what I'm saying? In that situation, I could have took 2 rows there. Blamed it on the school. Kind of like made it their fault. I wasn't gonna graduate. Been a dumbass and allowed them to sign me up for another semester of school, paying another full tuition basically, and also prolonging myself to be in North Dakota. I graduated from the University of North Dakota, by the way. Or did what I did right away. Boom. Okay, obviously I see the advisors is on bullshit. As soon as I found out, boom, dean of students. I need to go talk to who is actually in charge and who can actually get me to where I want to be, right? So by me doing so, I found out that I got connected with some professors. I talked to one of my professors already. He was a great guy, sociology professor. Let me do an independent study. And with that being said, I was able to even create opportunities for myself. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a paper that was presented, looked to be published in a sociology magazine. Also, I got to speak at an actual conference, just by me choosing to reach out to the dean of students rather than let an advisor predict my future. I took full control of that situation, and I was able to deal with that adversity and handle it face on. Now, taking a step back, think of the time there, the time that it would have taken me to get over this adversity, right? I would have been putting a whole nother semester on hold in my life, right? So that's basically 6 months of your life that you're not out in the workforce. You're not out there, you know what I'm saying, making money. You're not out there like if you do have school debt, reducing the school debt, things of that nature. No. When you take full control of the situation, you're able to overcome adversity, shorten the time that you're in a situation because you deal with it head on, and you just keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing that everybody should focus on. You know what I'm saying? How can I take full control of this situation, make it mine, and then any adversity that I come across, any misfortune that I'm dealing with in life, I get past it. I want to give a little background as to when I first was exposed to this. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, like I feel like I always, you know what I'm saying, pointed the finger or made it someone else's problem. And I had a football coach. I played 2 years junior college. 1 year was at Northland Community Technical College, right? That's when I first met my coach, Merle Johnson. Merle Johnson, you know what I'm saying, he throughout the situation, actually throughout the season, we were dealing with a lot of situations as a football team. Some of those situations were, you know what I'm saying, guys not academically being eligible to play football, you know what I'm saying? So we losing key players just based on their decisions, right? And what Merle Johnson talked about, you know what I'm saying? He basically said, no matter what, right? What's going to translate from practice or just from life, that the shit that we going through that's going to translate to the field, and what's going to make us a better team is because no other team has went through as much adversity that we have. Take a step back there. Think about that. So if that applies to football, the same thing applies to life, right? By me taking full control of that, dealing with that adversity, the final semester of college, now to me it's like a master's degree ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing when it comes to academics now, since I have exposed to myself, took in full control of the situation, nothing going forward is a challenge, bro. Bring it on because I know I'm capable of, right? If I leave the power in someone else's hands, if I make it the school's fault instead of my fault that I wasn't up on my shit, then I don't know if I really can overcome that again if the school was to correct it for me, right? It's kind of like having a crutch. So that's one thing I want to talk about today. Going forward, I will be dropping videos, like I said, every Wednesday. I want to make sure that people comment, like, subscribe to my channel, just seeing what things that can I give advice on, you know what I'm saying? Or if I need to elaborate on certain points there, how can I'm saying, be an aid to anyone, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this, like I said before, solely for me to help people, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I do this through this channel. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.